It is Tuesday the 22nd of April 2026, and it's interesting to watch and navigate what's occurring in this amazing time of change. And the change is just like it's never been so quick, so much in a short period of time. It's like vertical climbing, and I think a lot of you, if you're watching this, will recognize that aspect where things are moving, changing, and in ways that you never thought, in ways that are both new and exciting and frightening. So there's so much occurring, but this recording is really about a helpful message, and it doesn't really need to be watched. No one really needs to watch this. But having said this and put this up online, it's about assisting those beloveds who are going through changes and who are basically unable to recognize what those changes are. And there's many reasons for that, and that's not, this video is not about going into those reasons. It's about assisting, because if I interpret everything clearly, this message is basically a life ring. Those orange donuts that you throw out if you fall overboard or something like that. So they throw that out and you jump in and help somebody. This is one of those, because I can see it, and I'm seeing it already in such different ways, where beloveds are just leaving en masse. And while that is, I mean, there's many beloveds who have said that before me, that's for sure. But what I'm saying here is that really accept the wanting to change. If you don't want to change, that's fine. But if you do want to change, accept the wanting to change, because the universe is not going to take prisoners. It's not going to hold you and wait for you to wake up. It's just going to keep going. This is lightning that just does not stop. Now, of course, it will. There's a point where it will, and that's really inside ourselves. But it's going to push, and some are already starting. Some are going to happen later in the year, but it's recognizable. And so this is really to help those beloveds who don't know where they are, and to trust in the help that's around, and trust in the fact that they feel it. They don't have to have an answer. They've just got to trust. It's like the energy is so strong, you can't question what the energy is, because questioning it delays the process. And when you question it and you get it and you try to find an answer, you're starting to control that answer. You're trying to control the vibration as well. And that's not how it works, not by any stretch of the imagination. and it's frightening. It's frightening. It really is, and I'm sure that you recognise this, and those that are assisting and can hear me in the space of being guides or whatever to others who are going through this, you'll recognise these symptoms anyway. I'm generic. It's very general, but it's an absolute. There are refinements you can add into what it is. Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? Is it this or is it that? Full moon, new moon? Doesn't make any difference. It's happening across the board consistently. There is no limitation because there is no such thing as time. We only give it relativity by the thought of like, oh, the X, Y, Z. But the energy is just flowing. And we are in a great position to receive that and grow with that. I pray for all of you that are going through your stuff. I myself am going through stuff. It's just amazing. And it's just shadow work that is, but the other side of it, and I did a previous video, the other side of it is those shadows are non-existent if we aren't in this new dimension. So we've moved into this new fabric. We really have. And in that space, it's showing the things that do not work. It holds you, it nourishes you, it cradles you, but it's showing you very, very clearly that this is inappropriate for the time, what's happening. And it's not about AI. Those of you that are watching this, those of you that hear this, you know deep down that AI is a tool and a tool only, and we will stop the abuse of that tool by governments and the ABCs and the elites and the things, plus those off-worlders that are trying to project that. So, we can talk about reptilians or whatever you like to call them. They're tricky. They're very, very tricky. I have to say, one day I was in Baden-Baden in Germany, and there was this beloved. We were sitting down at the coffee bar at the park, and there's this elderly beloved walked past, and I went, bang, what's going on there? The physical form, at least the projection of that, was old and skittery, and but the energy was young, vibrant, and it was not human. So I got up and I went to go towards this beloved, and it disappeared. Honestly, disappeared. So I know they exist, and I'm sure many of you can corroborate similar stories of this connection. I've been in front of a beloved and talking to them, and once they feel that they are not threatened, and that's the key, they're not threatened. Doesn't matter who you are, but if they're not threatened, their eyes will shutter exactly like a reptilian. And when you see it, it wakes you up. But they have been in a position of dominance, and they're no longer in that position. They're fighting for it, for sure. But I didn't want to get onto the subject, but it is important that you understand we've moved into this new period, this new fabric, this new timeline. And we have abilities, and we really, really are encouraged to clean ourselves, find ourselves, because with that, we can assist this beautiful planet and those that are here. Governments and things like that, maybe not overnight, but they're all going to change. And change in a way that you won't recognize them. How would it be that they tell you the truth? How would it be that this financial system gives you back the essence? How would it be that you can have unlimited abilities. I know that those that hear what I'm going to say and are on the other side, they're going to freak out. But they know absolutely what I'm saying is true. And those of you that recognize that in yourselves, you'll know that. Don't expect it to happen today or tomorrow, but it will happen. And the thing is that we are a team. And that's what we've got. Now, the best team that I know, and I'm speaking very, very much from a personal experience, and also from that which I've been guided and given, and that is, it's the union. It's the masculine, it's the feminine. And we hold that each within ourselves, that's without question, but it is to connect with that which we can combine with, which we can travel with, which we can call a companion, a beloved, a friend, a lover. That's the next step. And it's not about having multiples. No, no, no. Do not get me wrong on that account. It is about the two being bold enough to come together and be sacred. They're going to push each other's buttons for sure, but it is that. And of course, there's many of you that are out there that are recognizing. There are some of you that are most probably stepping into that. There's some of you that have gone through that, who understand that. But here's the thing. Going through it, knowing it, stepping into it, is what is needed for all of us. So I pray that you all find that place. I pray from my heart that it is established fully as well. It's not something that is light. You find that, you'll understand that. So, and on that note, remember that it is a truth within yourself. Okay. Cheers. God bless you all. Have a great one. Ciao.